It's time for part 2 of the Oberland Station settlement build. We are building a workshop out of an old maintenance building. Let's go. Okay, so I've got my basic foundation here. We've got a little train track going through the middle. I've just added that to go through the entranceway and into this little workshop here. And I'm going to put together a bit of a structure using the warehouse pieces, but first I need this door because everything's gonna be slightly offset to ensure that big stuff can fit in here. So this warehouse wall doesn't want to be lined up on the bottom, it needs to be lined up with this like that, and that should allow like box cars and stuff to fit in here. If you want to build this, the mods used are on the screen now. Then we're going to go around the sides with our warehouse walls, just one by one, mixing it up as you go. Doesn't really matter which walls we use. And on the side with the raised area, this is where our actual workshop will go. We can use our normal corrugated steel ones, but they're in the wood section, and we need these half walls just to give it the extra height to make sure everything lines up. And then we go back to the warehouse. We're going to use the prefab warehouse roofs for the front here, and then the flat roofs down the middle. I'm going to do that all the way across and fill in the edges with the cross beams from the wood tab. These are from Workshop Rearranged. So these cross beams just kind of clean up the edges of the flat roofs and it lines up really nicely. If you've got any other ideas for what to build at Oberland Station, just let me know in the comments below or head over to the Discord server. You'll find the link in the description below. And in terms of power in this, we're going to use our fuse boxes from CVC, so power and other, and I need a couple of these for it to actually work to cover this whole area. So I'm going to just place them down here. We'll chuck one in the back corner, and we will chuck one up here as well. And don't forget to make sure your building is fully secured before moving on to the next step. If you're enjoying the video so far, guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. It really helps the channel out a lot. And we have our broken walls that should fit in there. Like surprisingly forgiving with the snapping and collision. It looks alright, it just looks a bit battered. We're going to go into barn and make a platform out here if it wants to snap on the outside. So I'm just going to do this, stick that there, and then we'll just do it that way since it didn't want to play very nice. And I'll put some supports in underneath as well. Yep. And I could actually finish it off with this extra piece. Do that. And we go scaffolding and stairs just to get that on there, and put in some railings. So chances are I will end up with a wall around this, but this will work for us right now. So I'll just wall up along here, and I want to put these railings on here like that, and we'll put in some wood steps just like that, so you can still like walk around this edge. Right, we're going to build a little workshop area up here, so we'll need to add a couple of lights before it starts getting too dark. Got a bunch of lights already stored. Put these around the doors, and we should fit them nicely into these little posts here. We'll chuck some on this side as well. Just like that. Okay. Now we want some crafting stations. So we have our weapons workbench. Turn on surface snap. So I'm thinking having like 2 of these, like, and 1 of these. So it's like a bit of a fancier one. And we'll have a look through CVC to see what is actually available decoration wise for building a workshop. But just the idea of like a couple of settlers, making sure everybody is well equipped, we'll say, would be very helpful. And we're not going to run out of like steel and stuff, because we've got train tracks that we can pull up if things get so bad, couldn't we? Just not sure where to put this one. I'll move this fancy one like that. So we've got 3 of them just like that for now. And CVC, we'll go stores, guns and ammo. I want to see if they've got. See, I want to make something like that, but I don't want to just like use that straight off. So I want like a couple of tables and some boxes. So what we can do is we can just go make our own. Right, there's like nothing stopping us whacking like some random tables. They could steal stuff off the trains, things like that. And they could steal from houses and stuff if they really wanted to. It's completely limitless potential for this location. So we've got 2 tables, got decorations, misc, boxes. We've got a couple of little boxes here. So I'm going to chuck each kind of box on there, and we'll just go with a blue one over here. I will find a train of some description. I know I've got one in my menus, I just can't for the life of me think of what mod has it in, but I will find it, and it will be here when we go through the final tour. Alright, I want to put up some fancy decorations. I quite like that one. Right, get rid of that extra one. This can just like chill by the door. Got nice little ones. These can just be used like to make it look a bit more lived in. So, but this also like throws junk into your workshop workbench storage, which could be quite handy. And we can use the guard stations as well if we wanted to. Gonna have to move that light though. Grab the light, move it across. This will fit in quite nicely there. Yep, that's fine. Bring that back across. So that's a basic idea, and I need to find some stuff just to decorate it, but I'll be back with the tour. We are fully decorated now. You can see I have added a Vault-Tec boxcar onto this. We can't actually get into the big door here, so we have to walk all the way around, and just so I can have this open, I've put a battery up the top there, so this door can't be closed by the player or anybody else. So we come across here, I've added a roof to this section at the front and also changed the shape a little bit. Coming in, we've got a shelf on the side with a bunch of pieces that we can use to make our weapons, and we've also got a bunch of weapons ready to go here. These are from Workshop Decoration Pack. Got our little workbench here from CBC, a couple of boxes with stuff in, got our ammo, then our little workbench for the weapons, got a shelf with a bunch of stuff on as well. If we come across, got another weapons workbench, some more shelves and supplies, and if we come down these steps here, we can come down this little walkway. It's covered in boxes, and we've got a couple of units here with stuff in them, and climb in. We've got some supplies in this little boxcar, and if we come around, we've got our tools on here, and we've got our power armor workbench right there. That's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.